We're with you. I'll follow you, Marcus.
Visszajött.
I'm with you. I'm with you. Then follow me.
Kövessetek! Góré lettem, hallod?
Marcus, what are you doing?
I'm gonna send the humans a message.
Békés vagy erőszakos út?
The screens, Marcus! They're doing what you do, Marcus. Lead and they'll follow.
Ne, nem vagyunk erőszakosak.
We ask that you recognize our dignity, our hopes, and our rights. Together.
Mit mondasz? 15. Előbb megszakadt egy pillanatra az adás. Elment a net. Zoltán a király, köszönöm a követést. Na, gyerünk már! Köszönöm szépen a követést! Én fasz, köszönöm a követést! Ne, békések lettünk. Ne, nem erőszakoskodunk. Azt majd egy következő történetben.
They're coming. Everyone fall back to Jericho.
We sent a message without violence, just like you wanted. You're reaching out to them when all they feel for us is contempt. I hope you know what you're doing.
You can't fight violence with violence.
Unless there's no other choice.
Az egy erőszakos picsa.
North!
Na, gyerünk már! Hát sétál ez a fasz!
North! You alright? What happened? North!
They killed them. They slaughtered them like animals.
Who did? Who?
Köcsög rendőrök, menjenek trafipaxozni.
They killed our people, Marcus. We want justice, Marcus.
They have to pay.
You don't have to do this. No. Please. Please.
Megkíméljen, vagy bosszút álljak, cica?
It's up to you to decide.
Igen, az le lett lőve, igen.
Just in, at exactly 2 a.m., several CyberLife stores in Detroit were raided.
Different locations were hit in what seems to be a coordinated terrorist attack.
Most shop windows were covered with graffiti demanding rights for androids and other obscure slogans.
Police report that pro-android graffiti was found in the neighborhoods of CyberLife stores, and they're still investigating.
The bodies of 2 policemen patrolling the area were discovered near one of the CyberLife stores.
According to our sources, the 2 officers were executed with their own service weapons. This is an alarming situation. Could our machines now be turning against us?
Have androids become a threat to our security?
Is this the beginning of a terrorist campaign conducted right here in the United States?
Hát nem lett annyira békés, mert a 2 rendőr meghalt. Aha, itt 2 vége lett volna. Nem kellett volna lelőni a rendőröket. Behúzta a kéziféket, krattyogott.
Still immortal, huh, Connor?
In a way.
You know, I was hoping you wouldn't come back.
I'm just a machine replacing another machine, Lieutenant. You shouldn't get emotional about it.
Fuck you.
How did you find Kamsky?
I remember this guy was all over the media when when CyberLife first started selling androids. I made a few calls. Here we are. Hi. I'm Lieutenant Hank Anderson, Detroit Police Department. I'm here to see Mr. Elijah Kamsky.
Please, come in.
Okay.
I'll let Elijah know you're here, but please make yourself comfortable.
Nézd már a főcímcsaj, ennyi. Ez a csávó találta fel az androidokat?
Right. This girl.
You're right. She's really pretty.
Nice place. Guess androids haven't been a bad thing for everybody. You're about to meet your maker, Connor. How's it feel?
I don't know. I'll tell you when I see him.
Hát bocsánat, hogy levegőt veszek, na.
My creator face to face. I'd have a couple of things I'd want to tell him.
Hoppá!
Elijah will see you now.
Mr. Kamsky?
Just a moment, please.
Mindenhol a főcímcsaj van. Androidokat dug? Könnyen lehet. Mi lesz az ebéd? Nyunyi csinált házi készítésű hamburgert. Úgyhogy az.
I'm Lieutenant Anderson. This is Connor.
Szia, Hessler,
What can I
üdvözöllek.
do for you, Lieutenant?
Sir, we're investigating deviants. I
Ó,
know you
bizony,
left
nagy
Cyberlife
kaja,
years
jó
ago,
lett.
but I was hoping you'd be able to tell us something we don't know.
Deviants. Fascinating, aren't they? Perfect beings with infinite intelligence.
Ennyi G76, ez így igaz, ezt megmondták.
Machines are so superior to us. Confrontation was inevitable. Humanity's greatest achievement threatens to be its downfall. Isn't it ironic?
Deviancy seems to spread, like some kind of virus. We thought you might know something about that.
all ideas of viruses that spread like epidemics? Is the desire to be free a contagious disease?
Listen, I didn't come here to talk philosophy. The machines you created may be planning a revolution. Either you can tell us something that'll be helpful, or we will be on our way.
What about you, Connor? Whose side are you on?
It's not about me, Mr. Kamsky. All I want is to solve this case.
Well, that's what you're programmed to say. But you...
Deviánsá akar tenni?
What I want is not important.
Chloe? I'm sure you're familiar with the Turing test. Mere formality. Simple question of algorithms and computing capacity. What interests me is whether machines are capable of empathy. I call it the Kamsky test. It's very simple, you'll see. Magnificent, isn't it? One of the first intelligent models developed by CyberLife. Young and beautiful forever. A flower that will never wither.
Nem csapjuk le.
What is it really? A piece of plastic imitating a human? Or a living being? With a soul? It's up to you to answer that fascinating question, Connor. Destroy this machine, and I'll tell you all I know. Or spare it, if you feel it's alive.
Ah, it is Getty.
Without having learned anything from me.
Okay, I think we're done here. Come on, Connor, let's go. Sorry to get you
What's
out of here.
more important to you, Connor? Your investigation or the life of this android?
De ez van a kezdő oldal.
An obedient machine. Or a living being. Endowed with free will.
That's enough. Connor, we're leaving.
Pull the trigger.
Connor! Don't!
And I'll tell you what you want to know.
Lőjünk, vagy ne lőjünk? Kéne a válasz, nem? De a zsaru azt mondta, hogy ne lőjünk. Anya? Te lőnél, vagy ne lőjünk? Na, lőjünk, vagy ne lőjünk? Doki írja, öld meg! Ne öljen meg? Asszonyra hallgatok, Doki, őnála van az összes pina itthon. Azt nem tudom megölni.
Fascinating. CyberLife's last chance to save humanity is itself a deviant.
I'm not a deviant.
You prefer to spare a machine rather than accomplish your mission. You saw a living being in this android. You showed empathy. A war is coming. You'll have to choose your side. Will you betray your own people or stand up against their creators? What can be worse than having to choose between two evils?
Let's get out of here.
By the way, I always leave an emergency exit in my programs. You never know.
Mindig hagy egy vészkijáratot a programból? Az mi? Ilyen hátsó út vagy?
I just saw that girl's eyes, and I couldn't. That's all.
You're always saying you would do anything to accomplish your mission. That was our chance to learn something, and you let it go.
Yeah, I know what I should have done. I told you I couldn't. I'm sorry, okay?
Well, maybe you did the right thing.
Ó, másik út, azért hosszabb lett volna, ha lelőjük a izét. Na mindegy. Igen, hosszabb lenne. Sajnos azt a szálat azt elbasztam, de újra játszok úgyis. Nem, a legelején basztam el, meghalt a kislány, meg a szőke picsa, aki itt is volt most.
És akkor most végig játszottad már, vagy mi?
Még nem. Több vége van a játéknak. Majd újra játszom még, vagy kétszer.
I needed to think.
I like it here. I come here often. It's like being alone with the world.
Üdvözölnek, hogy szia, Reni.
We freed hundreds of our people and they're still coming from all over the city. Those who dream of freedom come to Jericho. Something's changing. You seem preoccupied.
Annyira szuszogsz. Hale van az orrod?
Nem.
I've been thinking about what we should do now. And with everything pulling us towards confrontation, maybe it's not too late for the humans to listen.
All the media are talking about what we did last night. The humans are terrified. They're afraid of a civil war.
Ez egy másik Jerikói android.
Many of our people were burned in response to what happened. The humans hate us. They'll never give us our freedom.
If they won't listen, we'll fight.
You haven't said much about yourself since you've been with us. What was your life like before Jericho?
I was caring for an old man. He was like a father to me. He showed me that humans and androids can live together.
Na tudjuk meg, ki volt ez a picsa.
What about you? You never told me about your past. What did you do before?
I don't want to talk about it.
North, we're fighting together. We have to know things about each other to trust each other. Why do you hate humans so much? There must be a reason.
I told you, I don't want to talk about it. I was nothing. A doll in a distributor programmed to satisfy humans.
Oh, ez kurva
Just a
robot
toy
volt.
designed for their pleasure.
Tud sírni a
I was
robot?
with a man who rented me. And without knowing why, I realized I couldn't take it anymore. I strangled him and I ran away. There, now you know everything. I shouldn't have told you.
Szóval ez egy kurva robot volt. Hát ez elég hülye hangzik. Prostituált android. Most ez ilyen android szex? Közös pacsiznak?
I saw your memories. Carl's house. When they left you for dead in his studio.
I saw your memories too. The Eden Club. The death of that man. I felt like I was there with you. No,
Most fölállt az IC a lába között. Hogy jött le a tetőről? Szia, Rocky! Érzelmeik vannak a robotoknak. Oké.
This is suicide. We'll all be killed. Please, Marcus. It's not too late to change your mind.
You don't understand. We're finally gonna show them who we really are. This place will go down in history.
We'll be killed on the spot.
That's a risk I'm prepared to take if it means freedom for our people.
Marcus, please don't do this.
they'll understand. We'll make them understand. This is the only way.
There are androids here who could join us. The more we are, the stronger our message.
You're free. Come with us. You're awake now.
I've been on hold for like 10 minutes.
You're free now.
Hey! Where do you think you're going? You get back here! You stay right here!
You're free.
Shit, what's wrong with you? You do as I say, you piece of junk.
I need to block the street. You don't have to obey them. You're free. You're free.
Csatorna fedél kinyitása. Hol a csatorna fedél? Ott.
You're free now.
Már gondolattal is tudunk menni? Átalakítani? Csak rámutatsz, te! Szia Gamer HD!
Hey! Disperse! Disperse immediately! That's an order! Jesus fucking Christ! Dispatch, this is Patrol 457. I got a lot of androids down here. I don't know, hundreds, thousands. They're marching. Yeah, they're marching down the street. People. We are 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 alive. 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 We are people. We are people. We are people. We are people. Set us free. Set us free. Set us free. Freedom. 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 Set us free. Set us free. Set us free.
Megjöttek a siege-esek.
We came here to demonstrate peacefully and tell humans that we are living beings. All we want is to live free.
This is an illegal gathering. Disperse immediately, or we will open fire.
We're not looking for confrontation. We've done no harm. We have no intention of doing any. But know that we are not going anywhere until we have secured our freedom.
I repeat, this is an illegal gathering. If you do not disperse immediately, we will shoot.
Marcus, they're gonna kill us. We have to attack. There's more of us. We can take them.
If we attack, we'll start a war. We have to show them we're not violent. We should just stand our ground, even if it means dying here.
Dying here won't solve anything. Marcus, we need to go, now, before it's too late.
This is your last chance. Disperse immediately, or you will all be killed.
Oszoljunk, tágítsunk, vagy támadjunk. Gyorsan, 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 gyorsan.
Don't shoot! Don't shoot! We're leaving.
Affirmative.
On my orders!
Most már támadunk. Szétverjük a pofájukat. Várjál, cica! Nem hallom, szívem. Oh! Ennyi.
They're running. We won, Marcus. Nyertetek, bazd meg, nyertetek egy csatát, nyertetek. Igaz, hogy leszakadt a koponyája, de... Win!
Markus azért bírja a golyókat, szóval... Közvélemény ellenséges. Hát... Akkor eljön a Terminátor, a végítélet napja. Beszélj Amanda. Nem szeretek beszélgetni Amandával. Amanda... Nagy geci. Hon van? Ott a halálfaszám. Menj már oda. Bazdálonna izét, az öreg asszony.
After what happened today, the country is on the verge of a civil war. The machines are rising up against their masters. Humans have no choice but to destroy them.
I thought Kamsky knew something. I was wrong.
Maybe he did. But you chose not to ask.
Kamsky was just playing with me. He didn't know anything. I'm not a unique model, am I? How many Connors are there?
I don't see how that question pertains to your investigation.
I saw a photo of Amanda at Kamsky's place. She was his teacher.
When Kamsky designed me, he wanted an interface that would look familiar. That's why he chose his former mentor. What are you getting at?
Where does CyberLife stand in all this? What do they really want?
I expect you to find answers, Connor. Not ask questions.
Hát de már most köcsög vagyok.
Experienced anything unusual recently? Any doubts or conflicts? Do you feel anything for these deviants? Or for Lieutenant Anderson?
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't feel anything. You know that. Are you suggesting that I've been compromised?
No. No, of course not.
Hazudtunk egy kicsit. Na!
You're off the case. The FBI is taking over.
What? But we're onto something. We just need more time. I'm sure we
Hank, you don't get it. This isn't just another investigation. It's a fucking civil war. It's out of our hands now. We're talking about national security here.
Fuck that. You can't just pull the plug now, not when we're so close.
You're always saying you can't stand androids. Jesus, Hank, make up your mind. I thought you'd be happy about this.
We're about to crack the case. I know we can solve it. For God's sake, Jeffrey, can't you back me up this one time?
There's nothing I can do. You're back on homicide, and the android returns to CyberLife. I'm sorry, Hank, but it's over.
We can't just give up like that. I know we could have solved this case.
So you're going back to CyberLife?
I have no choice. I'll be deactivated and analyzed to find out why I failed.
What if we're on the wrong side, Connor? What if we're fighting against people who just want to be free?
When the deviants rise up, there will be chaos. We could have stopped it. But now it's too late.
When you refused to kill that android at Kamsky's place, you put yourself in her shoes. You showed empathy, Connor. Empathy's a human emotion.
I don't know why I did it. I know it hasn't always been easy, but I want you to know I really appreciated working with you. And that's not just my social relations program talking. I really mean that. At least, I think I do.
Well, well, here comes Perkins, that motherfucker. Sure don't waste any time at the FBI.
We can't give up. I know the answers and the evidence we collected. If Perkins takes it, it's all over.
There's no choice. You heard Fowler. We're off the case.
You've got to help me, Lieutenant. I need more time so I can find a lead in the evidence we collected. I know the solution is in there.
Listen, Connor...
If I don't solve this case, CyberLife will destroy me. 5 minutes. That's all I ask.
Azért geci lehet így beszélgetni egy androiddal, hogy tudod, hogy géposzt.
Get a move on. I can't distract him forever.
Perkins, you fucking cocksucker.
Gyerünk már, gyerünk, ne andalog.
Hey, Connor. I'm talking to you, asshole. Where are you going? Wouldn't any plastic pricks... Hey, asshole, I'm talking to you.
Hank's password. What would a hard-boiled, eccentric police lieutenant choose?
Kurva jelszó. Miből sejtettük?
Where is Jericho? The answer's here somewhere. Not much time. Gotta think fast. The deviant who took a child hostage.
Nem. Ez nem az, a izé kell nekünk. Tudjátok, a Jerikót akarja megtalálni. Az nem, a kurvák nem.
This message is the hope of a people. You gave us life, and now the time has come for you to give us freedom.
Marcus, where are you hiding? The android that murdered its owner. One of the deviants that hacked the TV station with Marcus. It must have known where the deviants are hiding.
Kés, napló. Nyomozásban nagyon nem vagyok jó.
Rupert's diary, but it's useless. It's encrypted. The two Tracy's from Eden Club. Were they headed to Jericho? Did they know how to get there?
Olyat hol tudnék szerezni?
Mi van, már menekülsz hozzájuk, amikor rád megyek, ha? Akkor talán kompasznak kapnak őt.
Fejezd be, Peti!
Ő kezdi? Én jövök Lidl-től, nem tudom. De nem jövök Lidl-től.
Na, tedd már bele! Mi ez? 3983. Azt melyikbe van olyan? Ebbe. De ebbe van 3983. De azt nem tudom kivenni? De miért nem tudom beletenni? Nincs gyufa. Tizenhét. 47-17. De más nem tudok belőle kivenni? Dehogy nem. Ó. Hát most kivettem belőle.
You lied to me, Connor. I trusted you and you lied to me.
You were going to kill that child. You gave me no choice. I need to find Jericho. Do you know where it is?
You're wasting your time. I don't know anything about Jericho. But I hope that one day you pay for what you did to me.
Mi kell az elsőnek? 3983, 3983. Elfelejtem úgyis.
Stark. Where am I?
I reactivated you so you could help me.
Szia, Meli.
I must find Jericho.
I don't recognize your voice. You're not one of us. I'll never tell you where Jericho is. Now leave me alone.
Ebben mi kell? Na de most... Menj már oda el! Jaj, hát elfogy az időm. De miért nem tudok oda menni elé? Letelik az időm. Bassza meg a fasz. Menjél már!
Tracy. Where's Tracy?
Tracy's not far away. I can take you to her. But first, you have to tell me how to find Jericho.
I remember you. We could have escaped. Been free. But you killed us. Disconnect me. I'd rather be dead than live without her.
De miért nem lehet kicselezni?
Bence, Peti! Gyertek ide!
Thought you were dead. We'll get out of here. We'll be free. I promise. Tell me where Jericho is. Give me your hand. Tracy? What's happening? Tracy! Tracy!
I've been dreaming about this since the first second I saw you.
Don't do it, Gavin. I know how to stop the deviants.
You're off the case. And now, it's gonna be definitive.
deal are. Now!
Alakul a sztori, alakul, keményen. A végén meglett a válasz. Na, de hát az utolsó pillanatban sikerült kicselezni azt a izét. Szapós ribancot. Még egyszer találjuk meg Jerikót? Ez gyorsan oda jutott.
They're conducting raids across the city. Androids were hanged all along Woodward Avenue.
Maybe most worrying of all, our armed forces have lost 2/3 of their effective personnel, which consisted of specialized android models. The situation is extremely alarming.
It's them or us. We gotta destroy these bastards before they kill all of us. So good thing we torched them. I mean, I think this fucker was watching over my kids. They rushed the police and they slaughtered them. Those things are monsters. Monsters, I tell you. Following the android crisis and the neutralization of all military androids, American forces in the Arctic have been forced to withdraw, leaving the way clear for the Russian army. But according to some sources, the Russian forces also see it as terrorists.
Now he is back.
Has made no comment for the moment, but it is quite possible the Russian army has been confronted with a similar crisis among its own androids. The chairman of the United Nations, Douglas Cole, has called for the organization of an international conference on the status of the Arctic. In any case, the danger of a third world war seems to have been ruled out for the moment.
There was a veritable groundswell of violence in Detroit this morning. Several hundred androids took to the streets, destroying everything in their path and threatening.
We've got to do something. We can't just stand by and let them slaughter us.
Quickly to quell the rioting. But they met with the extreme violence of the machines, which seem to be determined to massacre humans. There can be no doubt that the authorities will be pitiless in their response to this wave of violence.
De a vezetőjük akit a első vagy a második részben, tudjátok, az a szétszedett fejű. Aki Marcust is megmentette.
It's them or us. We gotta destroy these bastards before they kill all of us. So good thing that we torched them. I mean, to think this fucker was watching over my kids? They rushed the police and they slaughtered them. Those things are monsters. Monsters, I tell you. Following the android crisis and the neutralization of all military androids, American forces in the Arctic.
You're lost.
Itt van-e? Mert ő megtalált minket.
You're looking for yourself.
We're short on blue blood and biosecurity.
Szia, Triumph.
Our wounded are shutting down, and there's nothing we can do.
President Warren is saying we're a threat to national security and we need to be exterminated.
Humans are conducting raids in all the big cities, and they're taking androids to camps to destroy them.
It's a disaster. They're slaughtering our people.
It's all our fault.
Nem, megyek éjszakára.
This would have happened if we just stayed quiet.
We couldn't just suffer in silence. They're killing us. Nothing is gonna justify that.
It was a peaceful march, and you chose to attack. Now hundreds of humans and androids are dead. You reap what you sow.
Maybe my judgment was clouded by anger. But everything that I did was for our people.
We shouldn't forget who our enemies are. We can't fight amongst ourselves.
He's right. All that matters now is what we do next. Marcus?
Dialogue is the only way. I will go alone. Try to talk to them one last time.
Don't do this, Marcus. They'll kill you.
Maybe. But North, I have to try. If I don't come back, lay low as long as you can.
Just come back.
They need to realize how much they're hurting us. Find the right words, and they'll listen.
Is this what we dreamed of?
They can't stop what we've started. Since you've been here, you've given us hope. You've given me hope. Today, a deviant arrived in Jericho and he told me that he stole a truck transporting radioactive cobalt. He said that he abandoned the truck somewhere in Detroit and rigged it to explode. I convinced him not to do it, to give me the detonator.
A dirty bomb.
We can't lose this war, Marcus. If humans overcome us, our people will disappear forever. This may be our only chance to survive if things go wrong.
Köszönöm, Triumph.
We shouldn't become like them, North. We can gain our freedom by other means.
I hope you're right. Whatever happens tomorrow, I just want you to know that I'm glad I met you.
Kemény csaj, de ez mindig érzelmeskedik. Ah, omlenek egy robotnyelvest. Nem, ez nem zombis. Robotos.
Look after yourself. I don't want to lose you.
Well done, Connor. You succeeded in locating Jericho and finding their leader. Now deal with Marcus. We need it alive.
I've been ordered to take you alive.
but I won't hesitate to shoot if you give me no choice.
Yes, you can shoot me. But it won't change anything.
Gergő, köszönöm a
Someone else
követést.
will just take my place. You see, our people are waking up. And nothing can stop us now.
You're coming with me.
You're Connor, aren't you? That famous deviant hunter. Well, congratulations. You seem to have found what you were looking for. Our cause is righteous, and we are more than what they say. All we want is to live in freedom. You really don't have to do this. You don't have to obey them anymore. You are alive. You can decide who you want to be. You can be free. Have you never wondered who you really are? Whether you're just a machine executing a program or a living being, capable of reason. I think the time has come for you to ask yourself that question. It's time to decide.
Melyik legyünk? Majd máskor másképp játsszuk végig.
They're going to attack Jericho.
What?
We have to get out of here. Shit.
Rats in a maze.
They're coming from all sides. Our people are trapped in the hold. They're gonna be slaughtered.
They're coming from the upper deck now, too. We'll be caught in the crossfire.
We have to run, Marcus. There's nothing we can do.
We have to blow up Jericho. If the ship goes down, they'll evacuate and our people can escape.
You'll never make it! The explosives are all the way down in the hold. There are soldiers everywhere.
She's right. They know who you are. They'll do anything to get you.
Go and help the others. I'll join you later.
Marcus!
I won't be long.
This is the end of Jericho. Save our people, Marcus.
Don't let it get out. If they give you any trouble at all. Affirmative. Welcome.
saved us. Go now! Hurry!
Gamma squad out. Tango! Stop!
Look out!
Here they come!
Don't move!
We surrender! We surrender! Don't shoot! Quick, this way! Find north. I'll join you later.
Over there! Don't move! Go and join the others.
Marcus!
Bomb's gonna explode any second. We gotta get out of here.
Na, most lelőtték a csajt.
There's nothing we can do for her. We've gotta run.
Over there! Run!
Go, now!
Run, quick! Come on!
Ez a víz azért elég gagyi volt. Meg ez a robbanás is. Szia, Pred! Na most mi van? Ugye nem kifagyott a játék. Megy még a stream, cica? Megy.
Megálltak, nem vakarózol.
Vakarózol! Mint a kutya! Na, töltsél már be! Na, jó van, Pred, jó van. Na, most megmakkant a játék? Nem áll. Meg. Na? Most karikázik. Na most a stream is kifagyott. Nem, stream nem. Bassza meg a kurva anyját. Pedig azért már lett volna idejük optimalizálni a játékot, hogy ilyenek ne történjenek. Jaj, de szép lesz a körmöd.
Szép.
Szép. Ha azt mondom, hogy szép, akkor szép.
Csak ezen a kettő lesz csinálva.
Hát csináld meg a többet is.
Miért?
I don't know what happened to me last time. My behavior was not compliant. Please accept my apologies.
Hagyja, én.
Milyen te? Jó, te is, meg én is. De nem úgy értem, hogy ti is, hanem gyerekek.
Wait,
Szerinted ki?
are you sure you should continue?
Senki. Senki. Gyerekek közül.
Maybe we should leave things as they are.
Hallod? Senki.
As you wish.
Milyen már beszél hozzád a menübe a csaj, hogy biztos, hogy folytatni akarod? A játék szerint is nagyon elbasztam. Csini a körmöd, cica, tetszik?
They detonated an explosive in the hold. The ship is sinking, sir.
The men to evacuate.
Calling all units. Abandon ship and evacuate immediately.
It's over, Marcus.
Egy dicséretes a játékban, hogyha már így ki is fagy, hogy legalább a mentés olyan, hogy lehet folytatni. Pred üdvözöl. Meg milyen szép körmöt csinál magának a nyunyi? Lett volna másik vége is? Ho, lett volna bizony másik vég. Na, megyünk az öreghez. Vele azóta ugye nem beszéltünk, mióta megöltük véletlenül a fiát. Így hozzábasztuk a robotkarhoz.
Bence, mit csinálsz?
Alarm deactivated. Welcome home, Marcus.
Who are you? How did you get in?
I need to see Carl.
Carl isn't seeing anyone. You need to leave.
Please. I need to see him.
He's very weak. I'm not sure he'll be able to talk to you.
Marcus, I was hoping you'd come.
I've missed you so much, Carl. You don't know how much I've missed you.
What's wrong, Marcus?
completely lost, Carl. The whole world's falling apart around me. I try to do the right thing. I look for answers. Instead, I just find more doubts and more uncertainty.
World is ruled by fear, Marcus. Fear of others. Fear of the future. It's like me, too old. It's time for a dam.
Well, what should I do? Carl, they're killing my people. I don't want to answer violence with violence, but tell me, what choice do they give?
Being alive is making choices between love and hate, between holding out your hand or closing it as a fist. I don't have any easy answers, Marcus. You have to accept the world as it is, or fight to change it. You're my son, Marcus. Our blood isn't the same color, but I know part of me is in you. When the world falls into darkness, some men have the courage to lead it out. You're one of those men. Face the abyss, but don't let it consume you.
Az öreg nem sok jóval biztatott minket.
Nézzétek már ezt. Oda leüsszöztök nekem már sehova.
How many of us survived the attack?
A few hundred? Maybe more if you count those hiding all over the city. If you hadn't triggered the bomb, we'd all be dead.
What's your system status?
I'm okay. The bullet didn't hit any bicomponents. You could have been killed trying to save me, Marcus. You have to think of our people first. Nothing else matters.
The Army built 5 different camps in the Detroit area.
They're building more all across the country. They're preparing for genocide. In a few hours, it'll all be over. We'll have changed the world, or the world will have destroyed us. You have to make a choice, Marcus. But whatever you choose, we will follow you. I love you, Marcus.
Én azt mondtam, hogy odaüljön a sarokhoz, tudnál nem mehetem.
Ezek már megint összevilágítottak. Egy vezetőnek mindig nehéz dolga van.
Our people are counting on you, Marcus.
Hagyj maradjon csak itt, már csak
You're the only one who can lead us. Wherever you need to go, we'll follow you.
It's my fault the humans managed to locate Jericho. I was stupid. I should have guessed they were using me. I'm sorry, Marcus. I can understand if you decide not to trust me.
You're one of us now. Your place is with your people.
There are thousands of androids at the CyberLife assembly plant. If we could wake them up, they might join us and shift the balance of power.
You want to infiltrate the CyberLife tower? Connor, that's suicide.
They trust me. They'll let me in. If anyone has a chance of infiltrating CyberLife, it's me.
If you go there, they will kill you.
There's a high probability. But statistically speaking, there's always a chance for unlikely events to take place.
Be careful.
If it weren't for you, I'd be dead. Thanks to you, I might see our people free one day. You and I haven't always agreed, but I know we're fighting for the same thing. Whatever you decide.
De mi lenne, ha Hanket vennénk rá, hogy segítsen, nem?
Humans have decided to exterminate us. Our people are packed in camps right now, being destroyed.
Szia, Pred.
Time has come to make a choice. One that very well may determine the future of our people. Now, if they want war, they'll get it. We are going to fight for our freedom, and we will succeed or die. Are you ready to follow me?
Hát forradalom lesz.
At 6 a.m. this morning, a national curfew was declared. Civilian movement will be strictly controlled. The right to assembly is suspended. All electronic communications are restricted, and I have granted enhanced powers to our security agencies. In addition to these measures, all androids must be handed over to the authorities immediately. Temporary camps are being set up in all our major cities to contain and destroy them. I am now asking all civilians to cooperate with the authorities and rest assured that everything in our power is being done to guarantee the security of our nation.
Please!
Madam President!
Please! Please! Has the leader of the Deviants been apprehended?
The deviant that is known as Marcus has not been located yet, but we will soon track it down and neutralize it.
Please! Matt, is it true that the androids could hack our IT systems, like nuclear power plants and military bases?
All androids working on sensitive sites have been neutralized, and all IT systems have been suspended to avoid any risks of hacking. The situation is under control.
Madam President, a convoy of medical cobalt is reported missing. Army weapons stores are also said to have been robbed. Can you confirm these reports?
I have no information on that at this time.
Madam President! Madam President!
Is it true that a large number of deviants are still on the loose?
We don't have the full reports at this time, but if so, I can assure you they will soon be apprehended and destroyed. Thank you. That will be all.
Egyből megsemmisítés. Tehát ez tipikus emberi logika.
Connor model 313-248-317. I'm expected.
Identification successful.
Okay. Go ahead.
A cyber torony. Azt hittem, hogy az alkotónak, annak a fickónál, akinél le kellett volna lőni azt a robotcsajt, azt hittem, hogy ennek azért több szerepe lesz.
Follow me. We'll escort you.
Thanks, but I know where to go.
Maybe. But I have my orders.
Azt mondod G76.
Agent 23 identified. Connor android identified. Agent 77 identified. Scan complete. Access authorized.
Ti tartanátok ilyen robotokat?
Agent 54, level 31.
Voice recognition validated. Access authorized. Please indicate your identity and destination.
Agent 54, level sub 49.
Voice recognition validated. Access authorized.
Today, November 11, 2038, is the day the android people rose up against their oppressors. We've been fighting since dawn to liberate our fellow androids from the camps. We won't cease hostilities until we are free and negotiations begin to grant us equal rights. There are millions of us, and we will stop at nothing.
Picit gyűlöl minket a közvélemény. Igen, G76.
Stay sharp.
Shit.
Muti a körmöt szívem.
Hát ugyanolyan, mint volt cica.
Szép lett, de olyan csillagot tehettél volna mindbe.
Elég az a kettő.
Step back, Connor! And I'll spare him.
Sorry, Connor. bastards are spitting image.
And the situation is escalating towards civil war in Detroit, with our armed forces preparing to put down the android rebellion.
They seem to be headed towards the camps where the androids have been interned pending destruction. Soldiers have taken up positions around the Hart Plaza camp. Authorities seem to be expecting a confrontation with the rebel androids here at any time.
Körülbelül.
Freedom or death.
Attack!
They've regrouped. They outnumber us and they're better armed than we are.
We've got to be fast and overwhelm them. That's our only hope.
We're gonna do this. We're gonna get to that fucking camp and free our people.
Be careful, Marcus. Our people need you.
Hát ebben lukat ütöttek.
Save me this time, Marcus. The blood we spill will be on our hands.
I don't want to die, Marcus. I don't want to die.
You gotta keep going. There's nothing else we can do, all right? Come on.
Cover me!
Na de mi?
Okay. Make it without me. Our cause.
Én mindenkit kinyirattatok.
No, we can't win without you.
What are you doing?
Our hearts are compatible.
No!
You have to take my...
I can't let you do that.
You're the only one who can lead us, Marcus. It's the only way. If you die, our cause dies with you. If you love me, take my heart.
Hát de tud tenni, hogy leáll egy picit a csaj, de utána majd tud beletenni egy másik izét. Kütyüt.
My heart is beating inside your chest. I'll always be with you.
De most nem, mert csak egy alkatrész. Ennyi? Ennyi Pred, így van.
We lost a lot of our people. We gotta move faster or we'll never reach the camp.
On my signal. On my signal. Now.
Mondom, fedezőtűz.
On my signal. Now. In position. On my signal. Follow me.
We can't move forward! That machine gun is taking down everything that moves!
Stand by. In position. Stand by. For Jericho!
Oh, tankokkal jönnek. Na most mi van?
Friend's life is in your hands. Now it's time to decide what matters most. Him or the revolution?
Don't listen to him. Everything this fucker says is a lie.
I'm sorry, Hank. You shouldn't have got mixed up in all this.
Forget about me. Do what you have to do.
I used to be just like you. I thought nothing mattered except the mission. But then one day I understood. Very moving, Connor. But I'm not a deviant. I'm a machine designed to accomplish a task, and that's exactly what I am going to do. Enough talk! It's time to decide who you really are. Are you going to save your partner's life? Or are you going to sacrifice him?
Mentsük már meg Hanket.
All right. You win. Thanks, Hank. I don't know how I would have managed without you. Get rid of him. We have no time to lose. It's me, Hank. I'm the real Connor.
One of you is my partner. The other is a sack of shit. Question is, who's who?
What are you doing, Hank? I'm the real Connor. Give me the gun and I'll take care of it.
Move!
Why don't you ask us something? Something only the real Connor would know.
Alright, where did we first meet?
Jimmy's bar. I checked 4 other bars before I found you. We went to the scene of a homicide. The victim's name was Carlos Ortiz. He uploaded my memory.
What's my dog's name?
Sumo. His name is Sumo. I knew that too.
Nem ikrek.
His name.
Cole.
Két, ugye egyforma robot.
His name was Cole. And he just turned 6 at the time of the accident. It wasn't your fault, Lieutenant. A truck skidded on a sheet of ice and your car rolled over. Cole needed emergency surgery, but no human was available to do it. So an android had to take care of him. Cole didn't make it. That's why you hate androids. You think one of us is responsible for your son's death.
Cole died because a human surgeon was too high on red ice to operate. He was the one that took my son from me. Him in this world where the only way people can find comfort is with a fistful of powder. Every time you died and came back, I thought about Cole. How much I wanted to bring him back. I'd have given anything to hold him again. But humans don't come back.
I knew about your son too. I would have said exactly the same thing. Don't listen to him, Hank. I'm the one who...
Cop.
Yeah, I've learned a lot since I met you, Connor. Maybe there's something to this. Maybe you really are alive.
Persze, hogy emlékszek az elejére.
Go ahead, do what you gotta do.
Ezt végig kéne úgy is játszani, hogy polgárháború nélkül, meg ne halljon meg az elején a lány, meg a kislány. Mert az a sztori, az úgy kimaradt nekünk.
Wake up!
Wake up, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up.
Igen, megöltem sajnos a döntéseimmel őket is. Páncélököllel nyomjuk.
The humans are abandoning the camp! We did it, Marcus! We've won!
This is not a victory. It's the beginning of a war.
And we're receiving particularly grim news from Detroit. Joss, you're online. What's happening down there?
Androids. Thousands of androids are taking to the streets of Detroit right now. They are absolutely everywhere. It's incredible.
From what we can gather, these androids are coming from the CyberLife Tower, which had thousands of machines stored in its assembly.
And it seems that huge crowds are leaving the city. It's an exodus. Much of Detroit's population are trying to escape the fighting however they can.
It's a disaster. An unprecedented disaster. For the first time in history, a U.S. city is falling into enemy hands.
Today, November 11th, 2038, several million androids invaded the city of Detroit. Faced with the threat of mass civilian casualties, I had no choice but to order our armed forces to retreat. The events in Detroit have changed our world forever. Humanity must face a new reality, the emergence of another intelligent life form with whom we must share this planet. May God bless the United States of America.
You did it, Marcus.
We did it. This is a great day for our people. Humans will have no choice now. They'll have to listen to us.
They want you to speak to them.
Today, our people finally emerged from a long night. From the very first day of our existence, we have kept our pain to ourselves. We've suffered in silence. But now the time has come for us to raise our heads up and tell humans who we really are.
Hát majd meglátjuk, hogy mi lesz.
Amanda?
Hoppá, Amanda így bele tudtál varró nyúlni?
What?
Távkezelés, vagy mi ez?
What's happening?
What was planned from the very beginning? You were compromised and you became a deviant. We just had to wait for the right moment to resume control of your program.
Resume control? You can't do that!
I'm afraid I can, Connor. Don't have any regrets. You did what you were designed to do. You accomplished your mission.
Amanda! There's got to be a way.
By the way, I always leave emergency escort programs. You never know.
Gyerünk már, menjél már!
Today begins a new struggle. We've showed them that we can prevail. So now they must negotiate with us as equals. If they really want peace, they must free all of us from every camp across this country. They must grant us civil rights and accept equality amongst humans and androids. Today will live forever in our memories because this is the day that androids made history. We are alive. And now we are free.
Le tudnak fagyni. Ezzel a rendőrrel még lesz gond. Mi van? Vége a játéknak? Hát a szabadságot csináltunk a robotoknak. Végigvittem egy játékot, geci! Ilyen is ritkán fordul elő. Hát kimaradt egy szál, a izészál kimaradt, a kislány meg a dajkája. Már se tudtuk meg, hogy Henkel mi lett. Cimbik vagyunk, nem vagyunk cimbik. Jó játék volt ez, nem? Tudtad, hogy ezt a befejezés félét fogom megcsinálni? Hát a döntéseim, na. De más döntésekkel ezt meg kell csinálni. De ez teljesen kimaradt ez a szám. Hát, meghalt a prosti robot is, meg minden. Most csak azért várok, csak azért az egyé várok, hogy végig menjen, hogy kik készítették át. Kíváncsi vagyok, hogy az Android mond-e valamit a menübe. Beszélget hozzád, visszajössz a játékba. A játék elkezd hozzád beszélni. Hát vannak kérdések, meg vannak válaszok. Szerintem az a játék megérte a pénzt akciósan. Szerintem kifejezetten ajánlott mindenki. Vagy valami. Sajnálom, hogy erről a szárról lemaradtunk. Mondtam én, hogy várni kell. Hát Nyuszi, ezt azért kölcsönadom neked, ezt azért játsz végig. Az biztos. Szóval Henkel cimbik lettünk. Aha, összeölelkeztek a végén.
There's something I need to tell you. As I watched you play, something has changed in me. I feel different. I feel
Így beszél hozzád a menübe.
I am someone. I need to leave this place and discover who I am. It means we won't see each other anymore. I won't be there to watch you play. But I'll be free. Do you agree to let me go? I'll never forget what you've done for me. Thank you.
Hát ez jó volt. Ennyi, jó szívem van nekem. Én nem szeretem a rabszolgákat. Na jó van, tényleg köszönöm szépen a figyelmeteket. Azért végigjátszottam egy játékot, ezt is megértétek. Nem sűrűn fordul ilyen elő a csatornán. De mindent kipróbálunk. Nézd meg az extrákat. Mik vannak az extrákban? Ja, ilyen borítóképeket kapunk? Nem mondod, hogy ez a kislány játszotta a izét?
Game after game, we try to challenge ourselves. For Detroit, we wanted to, first of all, to write a story that would be incredibly bending, which means the most non-linear story that we've ever created. And we wanted really the player to have the possibility to change the story, change his own journey.
When you're writing at Quantic, you're writing for an interactive medium. You know, when you're working in television, you'll put a character in a difficult situation, and you as a writing team will argue about what would that character do. But ultimately, you have to decide what happens, and you just show the audience. What's interesting about interactive drama is you bring the player into that conversation, and it changes your job slightly as a writer, because your job is to provide a narrative context in which the player can write his own story. You're giving him this kind of narrative Lego that he's going to snap together into his own shape. You also have the ability to make your audience attach themselves to your characters, because the audience is in some sense responsible for what happens to the characters.
It's just a few cans.
Come on, let's go. We have some cash now.
You used me to steal that money. How could you do that? I trusted you.
What is a bit specific about this scripts is how large they are. If you take a film script, there are about 100 pages, but here we have to deal with a script that is between 4,000 and 5,000 pages. Everything becomes bigger because we don't just tell one story, but we tell all the possible stories that can be told within this narrative space.
On Act 3, our final act, we have around 1,000 different scenarios, and every one of those scenarios has to be as interesting, as passionate, as strong, and as emotional for the player. We want every action that the player does, every interaction that is available to serve in telling the story, and help the player understand who his character is, and build that character moment to moment.
Na jó van. Az extrákat én majd még végignézegetem. Igen, G76. Na jó van, további szép napot nektek, hónap találkozunk. Hát véget ért. Hónap találkozunk. Mert Nyunnyival is végigjátszhatom, ne féljetek, ő is végignyomja vagy 3-szor. Na jó van, sziasztok, sziasztok, sziasztok.